can't see it.
Huh?
If you can't see it, you can't see it.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna unzip when it's time. I just don't want anybody to notice it right now.
I'm going to take the room.
Of course, that guy's not. Oh, he's news.
Step into the room and talk.
Can I come? Is she gonna kick me out?
So there can't even set a court.
The station filed this morning. So count one is the same. It's the manufacturer and possessor who's the dangerous.
So can we go back to the plea negotiation on the terms of I didn't understand because you misrepresented what I was saying. Why I was just trying to go back there. I didn't know I was charged with both crimes. I didn't know I had the primary beforehand. When I mentioned all that shit last week, you should have shut me down right there. So that was on that kind of shit right there.
Okay, so you weren't charged with the resisting last time you were here.
I didn't know that. You didn't say that when I was mentioning the secondary shit.
Because they just filed the amended complaint this morning.
But no, it's in my description. Like, you said it was originally charged like that.
Oh, it's what you were originally arrested for. So they originally charged you with was the gross misdemeanor. They just filed the amended complaint with the gross misdemeanor and the misdemeanor. But I did talk to the DA, and they are still willing to do the guilty plea on the misdemeanor obstructing and resisting, credit for time served. Okay, then let me go talk to Hunter, and we'll get that set. Okay?
And then that's over with? Yeah, let's just do that. You don't need the stress, honey. Yeah.
That and we're still getting soon. But in reality, I ain't seen shit, so let's just get go away.
Yeah, let's just get one thing knocked off your plate.
And so the court is going to just ask you a bunch of questions. Make sure you understand all of your constitutional rights, that you've been over the charges and the penalties that they carry.
And then I do have to pull in some sanctions.
I'm sure you also ask them to go over your appellate rights. When you plead guilty, you're going to get a complaint to the appeal.
So, the person who has ministers on the trial lead.
And so we'll go in and enter the plea on count 2, which is resisting compulsive during the state of dismiss count 1, which is the gross misdemeanor. Okay? All right. And so as soon as we know what courtroom we're going to be in, we'll let you know. Okay?
That's not good. She's been in there for 2 hours. There's no appearance to go. I'm irritated. Please, this video on the docket, you know.
Did I go ask him?
Yeah.
Ask him what?
Go all around.
No.
Why not? What's the fucking differences between the cases? You're not in trouble. You're a citizen.
It's that dude in the brown shirt right there? That's who she was talking to.
That might be the cop. But see, I don't like. Look at this video. I don't think that fool was there. He was like the one that took him to jail or some shit. He was not there for the incident.
If they're willing to just make it go away, that's what you should do. You got too much to worry about. That's how I look at it. Just one less thing, that you have to think about every day, and it won't affect it. There's no time and shit like that. Who cares? In the end. Because nobody's going to condemn you for that. All they care about is those felonies. I thought pre-trial was like a week ahead of time.
That's real pre-trial.
Oh.
This hasn't even been bound over yet. If it was going to.
I see.
You get to do pre-trials in all these courts.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Jordan Davis and Katie Reynolds on behalf of Mr. Ellsworth, who's present in custody.
All right, we have 4 cases. Which one do you want me to concentrate on?
Your Honor, we're actually going to discuss all 4 cases.
How many of them have pleaded guilty?
No. So none, Your Honor. So if you recall last week, Your Honor, you granted Mr. Ellsworth's request for a new attorney.
Yes.
And then you asked that our office remain on the case.
Yes.
After going back to my office and consulting with my chief and 2 of the other chiefs and our appellate chief, the determination was made that this office should actually be at the alternate public defender's office. And so we're not challenging the court's decision about the Young hearing. We're just requesting that the court allow our office to be removed from the case and have the case go now to the alternate public defender's
I
office.
don't see a reason to. Why should I disqualify the whole office?
So, Your Honor, we did file a memorandum. I don't know if the court had an opportunity to see that.
In which case?
In all 4 cases.
Okay, but I've had no reason to look into the case. All right, so there's a memorandum. This time, you plead that position at all.
Not really, Your Honor. We're aware that the Young hearing was granted. I have read the defense motion, and I have nothing really to add.
Mr. Ellsworth, you have the position.
I'm with the position recommendation of Mr. Jordan.
Of what?
I'm going with the recommendation of Mr. Jordan. Jordan Davis.
So you're going to have the alternate public defender.
Yes, sir.
Now you agree with Mr. Davis. You're on his side today.
He's wearing a sharp suit today, sir.
Say what?
He's looking sharp today.
You would taking back your Young position or not?
No.
No, okay. All right, let's go ahead and appoint the alternate public defender on this. I'm pretty sure I know what the memorandum says. We're going to discuss this at benchmark meetings numerous times. I still think we're right, though, that we don't qualify the whole office. But I'll go ahead and just save time, because Mr. Ellsworth's in custody on all 4 of these cases. You heard the number of days. They're all
That's right.
3 digits. So we've got to get these cases moving along.
They're already set for preliminary hearing, Your Honor. They're set for a week from today, which is why we asked that this be set this week. I think that the switch in offices would necessitate calling off and vacating the currently set preliminary hearings until he gets appointed new counsel, where we can then reset them.
Do you understand all that, Mr. Ellsworth?
Yes, sir. I understand.
And as I told you, you might not get an attorney as sharply dressed as Mr. Davis next time. You understand? In all seriousness, I discussed that with you last time, remember?
Yes, sir.
You may not be happy, but you're going to be stuck going forward with whatever attorney you get from the alternate public defender's office. You may like him better, you may not. We'll have to find out. Either way, we're going forward to the preliminary hearing, you understand? Unless you set the plea bargain off and have to keep moving your attorney. So we're obviously going to have to move the preliminary hearing dates. Do you want to do that now?
I would ask that they just be vacated at today's date.
But I know, but we have to have something, a tickler or a bookmark.
Could we reschedule them for an MSC on that date for
That might
scheduling?
be better, that might be better, because the alternate public defender's got to help us choose the date.
So actually, just because they were set on the date that is not a Department 7 calendar, could we move them to the MSC to the 13th? So it'd be the following week to be on the
I will
Department
give you
7.
the alternate public defender a little more time, there's 4 cases they have to look at.
Correct.
I'm okay with that, Ms. Clerk, can we go to March 9th, 13th? At 1:30?
That's fine with the
MSC
state.
calendar? March 13th, all 4 cases, Mr. Over, so that's 2 weeks out. That will give your attorney and you hopefully time to meet and get together on these cases and decide what the plea bargain offers are, and whether we're looking into it or just going to preliminary hearing. Because on that March 13th date, we're gonna want an answer, the court is going to want an answer from you and your attorney, whether it says preliminary hearing date or it says entry of plea date or a waiver or something, because of the plea bargain. So it's either plea bargain or preliminary hearing. We gotta get these cases moving along, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, Mr. Elton, that will be the order.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, yes.
Versus Cameron Church, our city, 4799. Officer, please for the record.
Roger, please take it.
Cindy Hutt on behalf of Mr. Church, who is present and out of custody.
Thank you, and Ms. Hunt, will we go to Mr. Church?
Your Honor, the state filed an amended criminal complaint this morning. I have gone over it with Mr. Church. His name is correct at line 7. We're familiar with the contents and we would waive a formal reading.
Okay.
And we are proceeding with a plea to count 2 today, Your Honor.
Is count 1 going to be dismissed for some stuff plea bargain?
It is, Your Honor.
All right, so on count 2, where the negotiations is that?
The negotiations are for credit for time served.
And how much time is that?
I believe it's 4 days, Your Honor.
Are you understanding?
That's my understanding, Your Honor.
Okay with it?
I am. I would just add that he has another pending case that is currently set for jury trial in district court on May 6th. I would ask that there not be concurrent time given.
I probably need to do that, I'll be up to the district court.
Correct.
I won't be in, I don't know. But that court will have to decide consecutive. Which means you may or may not be credit for this 4 days if you're convicted in district court, you understand?
Okay.
You understand what concurrent and consecutive mean? It means right now we're giving you, for this plea bargain, you might follow it, but I don't have to. You'll be given 4 days credit time served. You can't use that same 4 days for the case in district court.
Okay,
Let me finish. If you get convicted, unless that judge orders it to be run concurrently, then you can. It's up to that judge. So that will be a separate sentencing hearing. A later judge always determines whether it's concurrent or consecutive. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Still want to go forward with the plea bargain? You know, I don't have to follow it at all. I can give you a 6 month deal up to $1,140 in fines and fees on this count. Regardless of the plea bargain. You understand that? So if you go forward with this, please take a chance to get sentencing. I may or may not follow the plea bargain. That's what you want to do? Go forward.
Yes, ma'am.
Right, the charge of resisting a public officer and credit, you understand it?
Yes, sir.
Gone through with your lawyer, your attorney says that you understand the state has to prove beyond a reasonable doubt in order to convict you of this charge. What is your plea to resisting a public officer and resisting?
Guilty.
And count 2, thank you, are accepted plea of guilty as being voluntarily and intelligible and able to live upon the minutes of the court. I hereby find you guilty as a matter of law. We'll start sentencing of Mr. Eisner.
Thank you, Your Honor. This all stemmed from Mr. Church messing around with some cones that the MATE investigation, the major accident investigation team had put out. There was a pedestrian vehicle collision in and around Stevenson and West 2nd Street. The victim got drugged for several blocks. Police had to cordon off quite a large crime scene. Mr. Church was seen moving some cones, and police asked him not to replace the cones. He then continued to move the cones where he was detained, requested a sergeant, and told the sergeant he was doing it to mess with the officer because they had not given their names and badge numbers. Upon the search incident to arrest, they did find a collapsible metal baton. But, Your Honor, based off of the facts and underlying circumstances of the case, we do believe that this is an appropriate resolution. So we would ask that you grant him credit time served on count 2. And I would move to count 1 to be dismissed.
Yes, Your Honor. I think that there was a little bit of a misunderstanding on Mr. Church's part as to what sort of information he was entitled to from the police officers. And I think the situation just got a little bit out of control. However, there were, there was no sort of physical injury or anything of that nature. I think the negotiations in this case are fair and appropriate, and we would ask the court to follow them.
Mr. Church, why didn't you obey the officer's command?
It didn't go down exactly as stated, so.
Tell me what was down. Why were you missing the code?
So I had been having a bad day all day. It's unrelated, but it was relevant. I had people attacking me all year. I've been stabbed in the last year. I've been doing aggressive violence all year. That night, that day I had been working at my mom's house. My grandma passed away maybe last year also. And I went to go buy a pack of cigarettes. It's like 2 in the morning, where I was just cigarettes, about my own dogs. And I went and parked down by the river. I was going to take a walk, just to calm down and cool off. And I walked up Ralston, and there wasn't blocked off on Ralston. The only crime scene they had was shown from the light pole to a car window of the rear on, and it was just only blocking off the sidewalk. The whole dirt lot that cuts across that back corner going on towards Second and Ralston was open. So I walked through that, and I had my headphones on, and I saw the cops. I realized I was in the crime scene when I was almost totally paid. And I was about to go under, and the cops went out of their way to flag me down with the flashlights and get my attention just to tell me to do what I was already doing. And it kind of bugged me, so I was like, well, why? What happened? You stopped me, you got my attention, I was sure just trying to keep pushing. And they flagged me down and all that, and I was like, well, what happened? They're like, oh, we'll see it on the news tomorrow. And I was like, if I can see it on the news tomorrow, why can't I see it why can't it on the day? It stopped me. And it escalated from there, and I started filming from there. I have like a 10-minute video before they ever made contact with me over the phone. Like, that was not what the arrest was for. And
Well, it didn't turn out so well for you,
it
did it?
didn't. So, I mean, that's what happened. You know, I'm not fighting it.
Okay. Anything else you want to say? Alright. Thank you, Mr. Church. I'll follow the plea bargain. Hopefully it doesn't happen again, okay? I hope you know that it's dire circumstances, you don't want it to happen anymore. I hope it be an after person. I'll go ahead and follow the plea bargain, then you're going to plead guilty, and I'm finding you guilty, I'll hereby sentence you to 4 days in Orange County Jail credit for 4 days. Time served, count 1 very dismissed. So you don't always say anything, you're done. You don't have to stop in and see the court downstairs, this will remain on your record as a conviction. Good luck at the district court, yeah. 700 cash bail will be exonerated and returned to whoever posted it to the address they gave when they posted it there.
Thank you.
It takes a couple weeks. Okay, have a good day.